welcome to the channel. Good morning. I took the first photo of this morning. We are here in the Hallerbos in Brussels in Belgium because I'm gonna make a video about this amazing tripod. Every year in spring, this forest is covered with bluebells, and for me it's the first time coming here. I'm here to talk about this amazing tripod that I have, but quickly I'm gonna show you the first picture of this morning. I got very low to the ground. I've put my Tamron 70 to 300 on the tripod to get very close to the bluebells and have a blurry background. Between the bluebells I found two beautiful wood anemones. They're a pinkish flower between all this blue. So I'm focused on those two flowers. A lot of blur in the background with the bluebells, but those two anemones are standing out of this picture. There are still some driplets on the flower because we got a little bit of fog today, but it's not much, and I don't know if it's gonna stay. It's a little bit overcast also, so maybe it will stay. But that's the first picture of the day. And now we're gonna talk about this amazing tripod. This is the newest tripod of three-legged thing. I'm not sponsored in any way. They just sent me this tripod to test it out, give my honest review about this tripod. It's actually out right now when this video comes out, so I will link their website down below. I'm 1.74 m, so this tripod is a really big tripod. It's called the Charles 2.0. It's a pro range tripod. It's from their newest range, the dark range, so that's very cool. This is a very sturdy tripod. The legs are very beefy. The cool thing about this legs is all three legs are detachable and you can put the ball head onto the leg. It's for all the people that like to use monopods. I'm shooting the second photo for this morning from a beautiful bluebell, still covered with some droplets. And that brings us to a cool feature of this tripod. The middle column is reversible.
Shut up and take my money!
So you don't have to spread the legs or do some crazy dance moves to get low to the ground. If you have a flip screen, it's a lot easier than this, but it works like this, it's okay. If you don't like using a middle column on your tripod, you can easily put the ball head onto the tripod, and then you can use the legs to go low to the ground. You can just put them like this, all three of them, and you're as flat as a pancake. The next photo that I'm taking is in portrait mode because I'm shooting a tree with some beautiful new green leaves on it. It would be awesome if it would be lit up by the sun a little bit. It is what it is. It's the only thing we have today. It's a little bit overcast, no sun. Because of the leaves are still so green, so light, it really stands out from the landscape. I've put my camera a little bit lower, so all the bluebells making this beautiful foreground element in this picture. And then we got this tree with those beautiful new branches and leaves on it. I framed this tree with other trees around it, so I'm creating a frame in a frame. Framing the frame.
Let's all start clapping.
And with shooting this vertical photo, we're on the next cool element of this tripod. The ball head. The knobs are made from metal. I really like it. And this is the original tripod head from the tripod where you guys are standing on. And the knobs are with rubber on it. And it's okay. But these knobs are feeling so much sturdier because it's all one piece. It's all metal. And this ball head is made to carry 40 kilograms of weight on it. Putting a camera on it with a big lens, it's no problem. You cannot destroy this thing. Let me know what you think of this picture, if you like it or not. For the next composition, I'm shooting again with the Tamron 70 to 300 portrait mode, and I'm shooting some bluebells here on this little small hill. I don't know how to call it, a curve in the landscape. And behind that little curve is another curve. And on that other curve, we got some white wood anemones. And I'm using the white anemones to have a blurry background with it. Because on our first hill, I'm shooting some bluebells and also with some white wood anemones in between. And in our foreground we also have some bluebells and greens to have that foreground element in the picture. By accident I saw, with making the composition, I saw the underside of the trunks into the frame. And I thought, whoa, this looks very cool. So I've put my camera in portrait mode to have a little bit more room to include the underside of the tree trunks. I'm shooting this picture at ISO 100 at 15th of a second. I'm using f8. Oh, the sun is shining. Woo. It's so much nicer with the light onto the trees. The images start to change and I start to see other compositions that I didn't see before. Actually, the next thing that I want to talk about this amazing tripod is the turn knobs of this tripod. They're also very big. For my hands, they feel really sturdy. It's much nicer to turn this turn knobs than my other tripod because it's a little bit smaller and it's like you're holding almost nothing. With this one, they're sturdy, they're beefy. The legs are just 3 parts. That makes the tripod also very stable. I'm so glad that the charts came out today because I have this tripod already like 2 months in my possession. I wasn't allowed to show anything about it. Finally, from now on, I'm gonna use this in the next videos because I really like this tripod. It's so good. It's super sturdy. It's high. When the camera is standing on it, it's the same height as me. So I probably don't need the middle column. Maybe I will just put the ball head directly onto the tripod without the middle column and use it like that. And I'm searching for the next composition. The sun has disappeared again, sadly. I just found another composition here in the forest without any bluebells. My camera is on the lowest that it can go on this beautiful tripod. The Charles 2.0. I'm shooting here into the forest, or maybe more here. And I'm using the trees and also this branch here covering the top side of this frame. And I'm creating a frame into the frame. And it's called framing the frame.
I'm really starting to not like you.
The sun was just shining very softly, and because everything is still a little bit wet, the sunlight really reflected super beautifully, and we got a little bit of fog here in this forest, so that creates for a beautiful atmosphere. The sunlight was lighting up the fog a little bit, so it was a little bit yellow, and then we got some green and brown, green and brown here onto the ground. But framing the frame, making a pathway, making a doorway into this picture with the fog, the light, it was perfect. I shot it at ISO 100, f11 and 15th of a second. And I'm using f11 because I focused somewhere into the middle of this frame and I want a lot to be in focus. I don't mind if the trees in front or doorway is a little bit softer, a little bit blurry, because the focus is more into this picture, into the frame. I want to lead our eyes into the back of this frame, and then when you see the back of the frame, you can start looking around if you see other interesting stuff. Let me know what you think of this picture because I'm just rambling away a little bit. I like it. It's cool, it's soft. Nice. Guys, I just found something into my bag. It's a like. Give the video a like. For all the people that are following me and are wondering why it's been so long that I have posted a video. Maybe you saw it in one of the previous videos. I started working at the nuclear power plant in Belgium. The training is so intense that it was almost impossible to go out and make new videos. The time that I had free I want to spend it with my family because I'm seeing them a lot less. But that's not forever. I hope in a month or maybe 2 months it will be a little bit less, so I have a little bit more time again to go out and shoot and to spend a little bit more time again with my family. But now I'm working, and at the moments that I'm normally free, I'm following those lessons to get some knowledge about the power plant. That's why I was away for a little bit. I guess the next video is also going to be a little bit later than normal. The last video that I posted was a month and a half ago. Thank you for all the support, guys. That really means a lot to me that you are still subscribing and liking the videos and giving some comments, ask questions. That's why I'm making those videos, for all the people that have questions, and also for myself, because I also have some questions when I'm doing landscape photography. Don't hesitate to put the question into the comments. I'm not sponsored by the three-legged thing, but the tripod, go check it out. It's a pro range, so it's a decent tripod. It's just my honest opinion. I like it. It's going to be my main tripod from now on. That tells a lot about this tripod, that I'm going to use it as my main tripod. If you think this tripod is also super awesome, give the video a like, keep subscribing, because the channel is slowly growing. We're becoming a big family. Thank you for all the people that are supporting me and still following me, even after I didn't post for a long time. This is the end. I'm gonna spend some time with the family. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in a few weeks. Bye. To get very close to the bluebells and have a blurry black and have a blurry background. So you have a monopod for the people that, for all the people that really want to, for all the people that